Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Justin Steele. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. That's off the mark, and this one is off and running. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count.
Here's a 3-0. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And now a full count.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Trey Turner at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals.
That's the ball.
Schwarber on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back some more. It bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Harper now. And first offering is fouled off. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Next pitch inside. And 1-1. Good eye right there.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one's in there. That's strike one. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
At the belt and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third. Mastroboni with a relay home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That misses, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
On the ground, and that one handled in there safely.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
JT Realmuto steps in. First offering misses the mark. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. And there's a hit. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Stop coming home. 1 run is in. Realmuto rounds third, headed for the plate. He's also in to score, and they lead by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And the pitch. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
So up now for Chicago, number 40.
The center fielder, number 40.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Dansby Swanson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And the righty deals. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses. 3-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, no left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Ian Happ. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. Steele back to work. And misses inside. Just missed. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
3-1 is on There's a strike.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one missing low.
1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Turner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
It's 0-1.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. And foul ball. And the 0-2. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Now batting Jamer Candelario. In there for strike 1. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch.
Ball out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 the count. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Boom. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. This is Bryson Stott. Check swing, no appeal. Stott, in his 2nd season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former 1st-round pick back in 2019. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Singleton scored his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Real Muto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Stop. Off of first with 2 away. Real Muto, a member of... Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead 4-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman.
He's not up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Yan Gomes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gomes, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yan Gomes waits. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out. Miles Mastrobuoni, the next Cub to hit. Mastrobuoni measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's too high.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a pitch. That one misses. 1-1. And another ball. The pitch.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Happ heads towards it. Snags it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Went down on strikes his first time through.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and a count is 3-1. And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Throws it away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, look at the stop. The throw in time. Got him. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, number 40. The pitch. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. And it's 1-1.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. The 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cubs hitless so far in the game. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. And the pitch.
2-2.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate.
That's in. Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Turner now. Steele back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. Trey Turner goes deep, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Drew Smiley. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Drew Smiley.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a pitch. That one ripped. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Stop. In the box again. Takes a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, Cody.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
In for a strike and a count 1-1. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Next offering down in the dirt. The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Outside, ball.
And he deals. Bounced up the middle. Oh, nice play. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Bounce to the right side. Over to first. And the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top 6, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set is the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence, and he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Suzuki makes the catch. Runner tags up for third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now here is Brandon Marsh. Checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's your 1.
Nope, ball.
That one drifts
2-1.
inside. The 2-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Realmuto takes his lead at third with 1 away. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Happ makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Rojas, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
0-2.
The wind and the pitch. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is that. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan.
Now it's Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Cubs yet to pick up a hit here. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Oh, the throw is wild.
The batter, number 40.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Gomes on second. Mastroboni over at first with one away. Just off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So first and second with two outs. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Just missed. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jose Cuas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Wisniewski getting cranked up as well. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. And now it's filled up. 3-2 on the way. Schwarber tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Called strike right there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you stay out of that double play.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Ball one there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Hat ranging back, still going back, and he brings it into the warning track. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman,
And now here is Harper.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
2-0.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. In there. And so now 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it though 6-0. Back here at the friendly confines, set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Stop. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are
all set to To start the ninth in this one. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. And that one moves his feet. Quas goes 6 feet 3 inches. He feeds a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the 1-0.
1-1.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's through there for a strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Marsh, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
1-2.
That's down and in.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-2.
2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Turner for the out. And that is that. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a curve is down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom getting ready to go. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now the lefty.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up. Turner tracks it down for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Cody.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Here's a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Kicks and fires. And 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. On the ground. And foul ball. And the pitch. That misses, and the count's even at 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Candelario in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.